Okay, we're going to see how this goes. I think maybe I finally have this kind of figured out where I think I can mostly get this into frame even if I open it up. Yep, of course this wire's in the way. Not sure what I can do about the wire. Let me see if I can hook it on something, see if that works. Okay, so what do I have here? This is Maydan. Uh, Recipes from Lebanon and Beyond by Rose Previte and Marah Stets. Why do I have this? Well, for my birthday, recently at the time of recording, which will be quite a ways in the past, probably when this video comes out, I went to Maydan in Washington, D.C., and I really enjoyed it. And I ended up getting this recipe book, which I am hoping to be able to take a look at and try a few recipes from. Now, I want to see, I'm just going to check my lighting and see how much glare is on there. It doesn't look too bad. Hopefully that remains the same. So it looks like we have quite a bit of info. I know, like, I had just some really darn good food while I was there. Yeah, I think it was the talus, if I'm saying that right. I think that was the type of meal we had, which was basically bringing out a whole bunch. It was, it's similar. Different cultures have different versions of similar kinds of things. It's similar to what you get at a lot of Korean family style restaurants, or you get at a tapas place, that kind of thing, where it's a whole bunch of smaller plates as opposed to what in the States is called an entree, even though that is not what an entree really is, but whatever. I don't speak French. Um, and yeah, so it's this kind of thing where it was like we had several different types of hummus and a couple of different other foods. We had the steak that was so good. I cannot tell you. Um, and there were several other goods. There was a really good chicken kebab. I always want to say it like I'm on Flight of the Concords whenever I hear kebab. I always want to say that I need a kebab. But anyway, I need to get back to cooking. I used to cook all the time, and then I stopped. And now I don't. I'm very lazy, and I don't cook all that often. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get myself going on a few of these things. Um, there were several. There was a one of the dishes was a bunch of pickled vegetables, and I got to tell you, I like most food, but there's one thing that I do not like, and I love pretty much all of the products created with it, but I do not like it by itself, and that is tomato. Like, I do not want a slice of tomato on my food. I don't want a stewed tomato in my chili. I don't like tomatoes by themselves as a whole. But there was a pickled, like a kind of a yellowish tomato in the thing. And I don't know my technical terms enough to know what it was exactly. Maybe it has a specific name. I don't know. But it was absolutely delicious, and it was so crisp. I couldn't believe it. It was so good. You expect with a tomato. I always feel like tomatoes are all squishy. It was not at all squishy. It was super crisp. It was so good. Oh yeah, we had. I think it was this here, the halloumi. Yeah, the halloumi cheese. That was really good. There's the saying like less is more. In the case of like the halloumi cheese, more is more. Uh, they there's like everything on it, and it's really good. Had a really excellent cocktail as well. It was like rum, and it was like a rum cider, and it was really tasty. I don't remember what it was called. My brain doesn't function particularly well. Anyway, just taking a flip through this cookbook from Maydan. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. Maydan is an expensive restaurant. It was a special occasion. It doesn't happen very often. It's the kind of like it's the kind of place you only go once in a great while, but it was really good. And I got to tell you, I've eaten at a couple of other restaurants in DC that I've paid comparable prices at, not necessarily quite as high, but comparable prices at, and left feeling angry, because either I didn't get enough food or the food I got was subpar. And that cannot be said about Maydan. The food there was really, really excellent. And yeah, I can't afford to go back anytime soon, but if I could, I absolutely would. So anyway, that's the Maydan cookbook. Definitely interested in checking it out. I need to get myself cooking again. It's just it's the laziness. The laziness is real. So anyway, until next time. Hopefully this all came out. Looks like I was mostly in the shot. So yeah, until next time, take care.